day of the second funeral in a couple of months, where we, residents of Gales Point, Manatee at the time, buried another youth that died from gun violence. Emmett and I wondered if there would be a gun salute to honor the deceased. The previous funeral did. This seemed very disturbing to me. The same instrument that took the youth's life would be used to honor the dead youth at his funeral as a gun salute. It bothered me to think of putting a soul to rest with the same sound resonating in the air that this soul heard moments before he took his last breath. It did not seem like an honor to me, but a reminder of the violent and senseless tragedy that it truly is. This profoundly ironic gesture of firing guns over the grave of a life cut short by a bullet and then telling him to rest in peace provoked intense sadness with everyone in the conversation. It was a disgrace and an insult, in my opinion, to glorify the same thing that took this young man's life. Emmett was talking about how he should bring his drum and play that instead of firing guns. Then he said it, drums, not guns. Drums for the D, not for the N, guns for the G. So DNG, drums, not guns. We all looked at each other with our eyes real wide and exclaimed almost in unison, that's it, drums, not guns. The brainstorm began as we thought about how youth should be encouraged to take pride in their culture and start making some music and art to occupy their minds and stay away from gangsters waiting around every corner, waiting to convince the young idle mind to join them in crime, waiting to offer the sense of belonging and encouragement through the most profoundly misguided means. How about that? Let's look deep inside ourselves and find that beat that lifts our soul and brings us to that common ground where we can enjoy the music. Why not? If you were born with a heart, then you were born with rhythm. If you were born with a soul, then you were born with the ability to love. If you were born with a brain, then you were born with the ability to reason and create. It's in all of us to do the right thing, and we have to make sure we don't lose sight of that. It's up to us adults to help guide our youth in the right direction. It's never too late to make a change for the better unless you are being put to your final rest. If you are still above ground, then you have time to put down the gun and pick up a drum. Put down your fist and resolve the hatred and anger and speak the rhythm of your soul. Stop the violence. Stop the silence. Speak the rhythm of your soul through the power of music. Very inspirational. Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to you DNG movement. Emmett, John, Clint, Jose, Michael, Henry, and Winston. Do enjoy.